Hey everyone, welcome back to Reverse Engineered. In this video we are going to finish the wrap 100%, the inside of the car 100%, also finish up on the mechanical side and pretty much make the car roadworthy. This is it guys, check it out. This is the back end finished product right there. We knew it was gonna look nice, but it totally exceeded our expectations. As you can see, we also changed the taillights. They're a little darker than the originals, and also has a cool futuristic design. And as you can see, The wing is not wrapped. We gotta get that going, and also the front bumper. The front bumper we kind of left it at last because it needs a little extra work, a lot more detail, all those angles and all those.
It's more complex than any of the other parts that we wrapped on this car.
There you go. It requires more time, more patience, but we're gonna do it next.
Patience makes perfect.
Exactly. The time has come. The bumper is off. We only took it off because we wanted to do the inlays, and then after that we're gonna put it back on the car and actually wrap it over there because it's more secure and then it does not move left and right.
Alright, so we finished putting all the inlays underneath the fog light cover and the lower grille. The next part we need to do is put it back on the car so we can start wrapping the bigger piece, so it would be easier to pull it and not have it move around. Let's get that started next.
We are approaching the completion stage on the wrap, and we were thinking to add our logo as a signature somewhere around the car, and we found the exact same spot here for the logo, which is this wing here. We want to add this RD logo here on this side and another one on the other side, and once we place this here, we are going to wrap on top of it, and the logo is going to be embossed. It's going to look really good, and I cannot wait to see the finished product and see how it comes out. John, what do you think? You like the idea of us adding this logo here? I think it's really nice,
I like
John.
it. I love it.
He loves it!
It was my idea, by the way.
Oh, it wasn't.
That looks really nice. There you go, buddy.
RE reverse engineered. Pretty sick, man.
Now comes the big moment. Gotta put those things in here.
So we haven't bought a cold air intake yet, so we're just borrowing this from the burnt ST outside. Because I haven't decided which one I will get yet, so I'll just keep this one for now.
We are getting ready to start installing the windshield on the car, but before we do that, we still have to remove this excess glue that we have here on the side. We removed some of it in the previous videos, but we still have to remove it from here and all the way on the other side. We still have to install this plastic piece that goes here. It's some kind of a support for the windshield, and also it supports the bezel that goes on top of it. And we still have to apply the 3M tape on top of it so it sticks here to the side. We have to do this on both sides. After we get that done, we can start installing the windshield. Finally installing it. I cannot wait to have it on. One more step closer to completion. Spray on top of it, wipe it, make sure this surface, especially here, is clean so that the glue can adhere to this surface. This is the driver plastic strip that goes here on the windshield.
Yours? Okay, good.
I'm good on my side. So now that the windshield is installed and ready to go, the next step we need to do is take care of the interior by putting on the airbags. The driver airbag needs a couple of these plastic squibs, they're called. Maybe we can source them somewhere, or we're gonna have to get the wire somehow. The knee airbag for the driver as well, and the current airbag, which I'm gonna start with first, and then the driver's seat, the seat belt, and that's pretty much it for the interior. Hey John, did you make sure to take the battery off so I don't blow the airbag when I connect this?
Okay. What's up, Danielle? What are you doing that for?
Flipping it inside out so I can put each clip in as I get to that step, because I can't put them in once if I just put it on top in one piece.
Okay.
So today we made a quick stop by the dealership and we picked up a shift knob. In case you guys don't know, you can go and check out our old video and you can see that we got this vehicle without a shift knob. But we did not get any regular shift knob, we got a carbon fiber one. So let's open it up and see how it looks. Oh man, look at the instructions here. So thick.
Yeah, you don't need that.
Woo! I like the weight of it. It feels so heavy. Here, John. See how it feels.
It's pretty heavy.
Oh man. Shiny! Just how I like it. Here, do a close-up so you can see the carbon fiber in it. It looks amazing. We have it with the SD logo here. I wish we could have done it differently and had the RE logo here, which stands for reverse engineered, but that might be something we might do in the future. Let's put this on and see how it feels. I think we should go now. I think that's fine. Let's see how it feels. Let's do some tests. It feels so good. I like the way it looks. Really good. Really nice finished product. Shiny. Carbon fiber. I wish every SD would come with this type of shift knob, but I guess it's just an option. When you get it from the dealership, you can have it as an add-on or whatever.
Perfect. Now that the windshield adhesive has finally cured, it's time for us to put the trims back, the things that go up here, and also these on the roof.
So a few days ago I bought some parts for this car. Let's see what's inside. I've got some goodies for it. I got some spacers for it. They're packed pretty good, surprisingly. Now this bubbly. Wow, they look pretty cool. These are the 25 millimeters, I believe, for the back, and then for the front side, I got the 20 millimeter because I want to make we want to make the wheels flush with the quarter panels and the fenders. I like the look on them. They look pretty neat. Yeah, these are the 20 millimeter that goes in the front.
So I'm gonna go ahead and install these spacers on the front and the back all the way around. The front is 20 millimeters, the rear are 24s. We already went ahead and installed one on the rear. It looks really good. It lines up nicely. You can go ahead and show it, Jacob, on the rear tire. How it lines up with the quarter panel. I think it comes out at the perfect amount of...
Yeah, the tire sticks out a little more. That looks really good. Cannot wait to see how it looks with all of them installed.
I really like how it lines up with the quarter panel. You can also see some meat on the tire from the rear.
Same from the front when you look at it.
Yeah, but we're gonna install these mud flaps, some black ones.
Yeah, the ones from the burnt ST.
I think it's gonna get a really good look, yeah. Especially with the black wrap.
Cannot wait to see how the finished product looks. Let's go ahead and install the front ones already.
Yeah, these spacers are the real deal. Whenever you buy spacers, you want to make sure you buy the ones that when you mount it onto the car, these screws that come with it hold down the spacer to the hub, and then the tire goes onto the spacer. That way it's the most stable. You won't have any vibrations or any weird driving when you actually drive. You want to torque it down to the right spec, and that'll get you going.
We're going to torque the spacers as much as we torque the wheels. It's just pretty much a rule of thumb.
Roughly 100 foot-pounds.
Yeah. 92.
This is how the wheel looks after we have installed the spacer. It came out a lot more. And it looks really nice.
So we've been having a little bit of an issue with wiring on this car. I have the scanner connected via Bluetooth. And as you can see here, I cut some wires because maybe I thought these were the problem, but these are completely fine that it's off. I took the throttle body off because the old one was busted, and I thought maybe something behind it that we might have missed was broken. And when I touch the wires down here, something is happening, and this charged air cooler temperature sensor is giving a reading. When it's red like this and reads 5, there's something's off. Short, it's not connected, but it is because I connected it myself. And you can see here, come and see closer. When I move the wires, where the sensor is, the wires where it goes, something's moving. There's a short or a circuit somewhere that's cut off. I'm gonna continue taking off the throttle body and see what's going on under there. Now that I took the intake manifold off, it's time to see what's going on with the wires. Why it's giving a problem every time I touch them. Every time I move them here, something's going on. Something's happening.
Hold it in one place.
It's like I'm doing stick shift movements. Changing gears. It works, the sensor works, now it doesn't.
Sounds like
You're gonna have to open up and see what's touching a metal something or somewhere. This clip it was good after all. Just as a stick in or something. So I seem to have found the problem. Looks like this wire was ripped off. We're gonna open up a little more and see if there's any more that are ripped off or chipped or anything, and connect them back and see. It already gives a better reading. Not that I pulled this cable out. I'm gonna open it up and see if there's any more. Come and see. There's more wires here that are busted.
How many?
Take a look.
So crazy. Imagine
3 or 4.
Imagine if you had to bring this to the dealership. They would have just changed.
They would have never found it.
They would have just changed the sensor, and they just kept on changing other sensors as well.
It pays to have a diagnostic tool that basically pays for itself, saving us hundreds of dollars here just because we bought it and are doing this on our own. Here's our issue: ripped wires, stripped. That's why it was giving us funny readings.
Interesting how they didn't did any shortage, so these fuses would blow out.
Yeah, it just straight up gave us an error. And I was able to figure it out because I can check any specific sensor basically I want from the engine side, engine related. I scrolled down to the sensor that are giving us the problem, charge, air, cooler temperature sensor. I checked all those 3. And if there was a problem, like you saw before, it was showing -40.
We're showing error as well, yeah.
Yep. It's time to fix up these wires and see if our problem's gone.
For sure, it's gonna be gone.
So at first we didn't notice this problem when we took off the original intake manifold, because it has this plastic layer tubing for protection purposes, and you can't really see it was damaged. It was damaged from the accident when the intake manifold got pushed in so hard. It pinched these wires and broke a few of them. The other ones are fine. It just so happened that it got the ones that are throwing our codes and giving us an engine code that could have possibly thrown this car into limp mode and we couldn't drive it anywhere. So now we're finally glad that we got this problem down. It was a pesky, annoying problem.
How long did it take us to find it?
About a few hours, 3-4 hours. I was here yesterday diagnosing and couldn't find anything. We had to go to the burn testing and maybe try to figure that out. When we unplugged the sensor, it gave us an error like it showed here, but when we plugged it back in on this car, everything was just still giving errors because these wires were touching. They were not connecting to each proper one that it's supposed to connect to, like this one to the other side. You can see it's stripped here, and maybe this blue one was touching there and the purple one. I'm gonna cut them up and connect them properly, and hopefully that fixes it for good. No more problems. So we finally patched up the wires, all 3 of them. They look good, and it looks like our issue has been fixed. No more error. Sensor unreliable, no error. Voltage and reading temperature, which is good to go.
Let's put everything back together
And get it finished up, because I'm tired of these problems.
Well, there you have it, folks. I am totally amazed at the final look. The contrast of gold and black left us astonished. We are definitely amazed. The car looks fabulous. We cannot wait to take it for a spin. Let us know what you think in the comments below. Also make sure you share, like, and smash the subscribe button. And follow us on Instagram at ReverseEngineered1. Also make sure you turn on your post notifications. See you next time.